Hello, welcome back once again to the Motherboards.org YouTube channel. It's March 15th, 2011, the date of the new 550 Ti launch from the people over at NVIDIA. Yes, they're our friends. We try to be friends with everybody, and you should too, so be on a positive note. Today, we're going to look at the full review of the new MSi version. Now, their version is the Cyclone 2 version. It features extraordinary cooling, which is actually a big giant cooler around the card. It comes overclocked as well. So now let's jump in. Let's check out the features of this card, what it's about, what it looks like, and at the end of the day, whether it's worth your money as the end user. Right off the bat, when looking at MSi's version of the new 550 Ti, we can see that it features the new Cyclone 2 cooling. Now this cooling actually makes the card a little bit bigger than standard cards. Standard reference card is sized at 8.5 inches by 4 inches. This card is actually sizing it at 8.5 by 5.5 inches tall. This might be difficult for some users to put it inside of its case. Like all the concepts cards that we get from MSi, this one has the military class concept as well. It features a solid state choke and solid cap capacitors for longer life. The total TDP of the card is 116 watts. What this means is that the card's taking 116 watts of power to totally run the card, and that's how much power is required to cool it. The card features 192 CUDA cores, features 32 texture units, and 24 ROP units. It also features 3 independent 64-bit memory controllers, featuring a total 192-bit memory controller interface. This is different than everybody else who use a 128 or 256-bit memory interface. NVIDIA has their own solution. This card also has 1 GB of DDR5 memory, and it uses mixed density memory, which helps keep the card at a nice lower price point. The rear I/O features 2 of your standard DVI connectors and a mini HDMI connector. That's about all there is to talk about the card. You can see that it looks different than any of the reference-based design cards. So now let's move on and see how well it performs as well as it looks. So here's the breakdown. At the end of the day, we see that the new Ti 550 series card competes head-to-head with AMD's HD 5770 series. Both these series of cards come in at the $120 to $150 range, and they're geared at the entry-level gamer. This card will play any game great at the 1680 by 1050 resolution. Gamers who play Steam, most people up to a 22-inch monitor, this is perfect. The Cyclone 2 has its special features. It has the Afterburner software for overclocking, and it has the Cyclone 2 fan for keeping the card cool, which does a really good job. The ambient temperature of this card was only about 5 to 6 degrees higher than the ambient temperature in the room, which means it's running very cool. Quite surprising, actually. So for $140, you get the new 550 Ti Cyclone 2 series card. In my book, if you're an entry-level gamer and you're looking for a card that'll play all your games, runs relatively cool and quiet, and won't break the bank, the new Ti 550 is just the card you're probably looking for.